Red hard around, and it eludes Soderblom behind the net. Ducks get it back to the line. Radko Gudas spreads the ice. Wrist shot. Save Soderblom. Loose change left laying around. Dumoulin helps out Helleson back in his own zone. Pressured up the boards. Coughs it up. Here comes Slaggert. The rookie brings it in. He'll take the shot. Saved by Gibson. And he'll freeze it down.
And it's essentially almost like a breakaway. Look at this. He's right in the middle of the ice.
Vlasic curls it across. Slaggert, the native of South Bend, who played his college hockey in his hometown of Notre Dame, coughs the puck up, and Gauthier got it on net in a hurry. A kick saved by Soderblom. He's been busy in the early going, although the scoreboard shows only 2 official shots on goal. Now Trouba retracts into his own zone with it and finds the open man. Lundestrom across the line. Colangelo caught from behind, gets it on net. Oh! And the rebound chopped over top of the net and out of play off the stick. Defenseman able to keep it in. Former Minnesota Duluth Bulldog throws it off the shoulder of Gibson. Just a little pop shot that almost created a huge rebound. Race off the boards with it, but he lost the handle. And now Bedard stepped into by who else but Radko Gudas.
Yeah, and Connor Bedard at the very last second picked his head up. Look out here.
Here's a turnover, and Bedard denied by the glove hand of Gibson.
There was an expectation this year that they were going to get a little bit better. That hasn't happened.
Athanasiou steals. Bedard off the bench, cuts in. Gibson makes the save. Loose rebound. Cleared away by Colangelo, who's upended, and a penalty coming up to the Hawks.
And that's what happens here. There's the turnover. A good stop by John Gibson. And Colangelo gets the feet moving. He's upended.
Around the perimeter again, it's Lacombe. His shot goes off of Martinez and in behind the net. Kaiser sends it ahead, and speed and a breakaway for Athanasiou. Turned away by Gibson. He fires it back out, and Martinez hangs onto it, pops it in. Nazar speeds in, goes backhand, and Gibson with another point-blank save. Into the slot, Slagger's shot partially blocked wide. Forced wide by Lacombe. Teravainen cycling out of the corner with it. Former Carolina Hurricane feeds Kaiser at the line. Whoa, Ducks got crossed up. He walks around 2 defenders and scores. Wyatt Kaiser, and Chicago leads 1-0.
Well, John Gibson can't get that one. It's off the left point, but prior to that, here's a breakaway stop off of Athanasiou. And then Nazar cuts in, and Gibson again would deny him with the right leg pad, but boy, look at the defensive play. I mean, that's just inexcusable. All kinds of room for the point man. Walks past 2 Anaheim forwards, gets down below the face-off dot, and a quick little shot.
Lacombe keeps it alive and now finds Vetrano, and that pass hops off his stick. Connor Murphy chips it back the other way. Bedard couldn't further it along. Kaiser tries to make a quick little pass to Teravainen. Vetrano took it back. Into the front of the net. Leo Carlson scores!
Wow. What a finish by Carlson.
Well, that's the answer the Ducks were looking for, and it comes rather quickly.
Using his legs through the neutral zone. That time he was able to just tip that puck around Kaiser. And what a beautiful finish. This is far down on the backhand from Leo Carlson. Look at the hands. And look where he puts his puck. Beautiful finish.
As Bedard sweeps it around and in. And this one swoops all the way around and back. And now it's a foot race. Harkins pressures Vlasic. Frees the puck up. Tries to hook it. Oh, it's underneath Soderblom, but it's loose. He didn't know it. And Donato got there first. Craig Smith to the end boards. Able to dig the puck loose. And Alec Martinez kind of fans on it out high. Reichel throws it across. Now gets it back. Lucas Reichel on the doorstep. Maroon, he scores off the post and in. And the former Duck has given the Hawks the lead again.
It's that big reach of Pat Maroon that poses a problem for John Gibson for the net. Look at Maroon, says, give it to me. Dumoulin's preventing the cross-ice pass. And Pat Maroon with that big sweep around the goaltender. I don't know. It was funny the way that puck went into the net. Where does this go? Yeah, off the post and in. John Gibson caught a little bit deep.
Hawks control off the face-off, and it skips away in behind the net. Mikheyev digs it out, and in the slot, Teravainen finishes. The Hawks have gone up by a pair.
Yeah, they deserve this lead. There's no question about it. The zip or the intensity in this one tonight. Little hesitation. Nobody picks up the slot. Teravainen just, look at him. I mean, that's dead in the slot. Everybody gets a little bit. Last year, in total, they had 59 points.
They won 27 games all of last year. They already have 26 wins this year. Strome pulls up inside the blue line. Got it to the net. Rebound, score, Lacombe. He tipped the initial bid by Strome, and that's what gave Soderblom trouble, and converts his own rebound.
Boy, they needed that. And it's a real smart shot by Ryan Strome. An opportunity to join that rush, goes to the front of the net. There's the tip here, right, John? That's what Soderblom had trouble with. The redirect right there by Lacombe. Boy, he shows great hands, and then he just has to chip it over that right leg pad.
A 5-game scoring streak now. Troy brings it in on the right side and forces it below the goal line. Vatrano moves it over, and open in the left corner. Strome ducks changing. He waits, throws it in front. Soderblom makes the save.
For Vatrano, you'll get a look at it here. Yeah, an aerial pass. It just went off the top of.
Karlsson peels back at the top of the left circle. Across now for Killorn. Penalty is over. Back to Leo out high. Far circle into the middle. Gauthier can't get the shot away. And the Hawks, Craig Smith nudges it the other way. Reichel on the break. Scores! Lucas Reichel makes it 4-2.
Michikov throws it into the middle of the ice. And boy, there was 3 white jerseys at the top of the play there. There's the turnover. And a quick little move by Reichel. Watch him. It's the old push move to the forehand. Push to the forehand. Quick release. Beats John.
Shots 25-18 in favor of the Ducks, who have never led, and they trail by 2 right now. Connor Murphy loses the puck battle. Terry brings it to the front. Kicked out by Soderblom. Bertuzzi to the side of the net. They try to get it to him. He chops at it, and they score. And pop free to Donato. It's 5-2.
Well, this was I think Bertuzzi gets this puck. It hits him in the midsection and lays right down on his feet, and he just taps it across to Donato. You're defending the 5-on-3. In order for your goaltender to have a chance, you just can't let passes go through the crease like that. Boy, good hands by Bertuzzi to knock that puck out of midair.
For the first time in his career, Ryan Donato has reached 20 goals. Donato to the front of the net, and Mikheyev fanned on the attempted centering pass. Terry joined on the rush by Helleson across the line with Vatrano. And he turns it over, and off the glass, Donato gets around Dumoulin, and he's in. Donato scores! He went backhand and came back forehand, and he has his second of the game.
It's kind of the favorite move of Leo Carlsson to shift, and then it's a power move back to the forehand. Quick little stick handle right on the doorstep. Boy, what a season Donato has had. A lot of people wondering if
conventional wisdom had Levshunov getting some games, Brian, before the season was over, potentially. And they've opened up a roster spot.
Yeah. No surprise. I think all their young players are going to get more significant looks.
Oh, what a goal by Karlsson. He races in, hits the brakes, and beats Soderblom's short side for his second of the game. It's 6-3.
Nice. Soderblom, is he screened on this? Look at Leo. Yeah, you know what? Little bit of a screen. Del Mastro, I think, blocked the goaltender's sight line just as Leo releases the shot. There's Del Mastro. He's going to go down. And it's just over the pad under the glove for Leo Carlsson.
So Carlsson will wind down, and Chicago gets a rare road win here tonight at the expense of the Ducks, extinguishing their 5-game home win streak. Chicago 6, Anaheim 3.